Hello fellow paranormalers, and welcome to this channel. This is actually quite an important video for anyone considering making the Steve Huff inspired portal, okay, which involves a Decimator 2 foot pedal, a TC Electronics T2 pedal filtering enhancer, and the ZT Lunchbox Junior amp. Okay, here in the UK and across Europe, it's been increasingly difficult to get hold of the ZT Lunchbox Junior amp, and I saw one for sale with a, sort of, if you like, the last one for sale on a company site, and it just basically, I went back there the following day and it had gone, and then they had written on their discontinued product. And the supplier that I got mine from, which is based in Germany, also came up on their website saying this product is no longer manufactured. And I'm thinking, okay, that might have been a generic term used by their stock control system, just, whatever. I thought it was a bit specific though, it can sort of just say out of stock. So I kind of thought, that's really, really interesting. I have looked high and low, eBay, Amazon, lots and lots of websites, even our local musical instrument and such like, equipment suppliers, and they're all saying, sorry, can't get a hold of it. So I actually emailed the manufacturer, okay, of the ZT products, and I got a reply back from them this morning saying, in effect, that they're no longer producing the ZT, and their words were, and we don't think we will be anymore. So I just thought, wow, that's a bit of an eye-opener, because obviously what's happened is, there was a lot of stock around the world, the, Steve Huff inspired portal. Everyone's gone crazy buying these things because I'm seeing lots and lots and lots of people using them, and I'm guessing that ZT themselves, or I can't remember the name of the company that produces it, but they're obviously just not producing them anymore. Which would explain to me, because I did think this was rather strange, why Steve Huff had actually tried to source out a cheaper alternative to the original portal design and concept. So, or the components rather, not the design. The concept stays the same, but the components. Now, I was actually already thinking about this several weeks ago, because I've been asked on a few occasions, can I build one for some, for people, for groups and individuals? And I just kept saying, well, it's extremely expensive, blah blah blah, and I mean, all you have to do is assemble it, but obviously people can't do that, or they don't want to do it, or don't feel competent doing it. But anyway, so I've kind of come to the conclusion that, I did reply back. I said, thank you very much for the email. It's a shame because it's one of the best amps on the market, and of course it ticks so many boxes with regard to things like supplying power, being portable, supplying power to the pedals, from the unit, being portable, being able to run it from a 12 volt DC battery, blah blah blah. I mean, it just ticks all the boxes with regard to that, and of course the quality of it is just mind-blowing. It's amazing, and I'm not so sure that there is actually an equivalent on the market. But anyway, I had this email from them, and I replied back and I just said it's a real shame because there's nothing else like it on the market. I really do hope that they start manufacturing it again. Whether they do or not, I don't really know, but I'm kind of guessing that if that comes from the manufacturer, they say that they don't think they're going to be manufacturing it anymore. I'm pretty sure, unless they start getting orders for thousands, they're not going to do it again. which I think is a real shame because it's just a brilliant little amp. So I'm kind of guessing that Steve Huff probably did the same thing, you know, contacted the manufacturer. I don't know, but I'm kind of guessing because he's already looking at alternatives. And so, as I said, I was going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to go to my local supplier that I buy bits and pieces from of, you know, amplifiers and musical instruments and such like. And I'm going to go to them and, you know, say, let's try and find an alternative to this, you know. I'm actually going to take my portal with me and show them, you know, what it is. And you can still get the Decimator 2. You can obviously still get the T2 pedal as well. So, you know, I don't think that's TC Electronics. That's not going to be a problem. So it's just really the actual amplifier itself, and it's trying to get an equivalent of that box, but an alternative, you know, manufacturer. The size and the fact that it can supply power to pedals and be portable, either mains or battery operated. I think it's going to be difficult to find something that comes anywhere near it, to be honest. But watch this space. I am going to tackle this probably next week and see if I can come up with an alternative to, if you like, the original components used in the portal. Personally, I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat, but, you know, we can try. There's bound to be something out there that will be almost as good. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Thought I'd just pass on this information, and I shall see you again in another video.